Alright everyone, welcome back to All Wings Everything. I am your cook, Spinelli. If it's your first time here, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if it's your second time here and you still haven't hit that subscribe button, don't wait for your third time. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button right now. And for everybody else that always join me for these delicious wing recipes, go ahead and like the video right now. Now today, we're gonna do honey buttered garlic wings. Guys, these things are simply delicious. So go ahead, get to your kitchen. I'm already in mine. Let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. Guys, I changed up my brand of chicken. I'm going to use some Wild Fork all natural chicken wings. We're going to use honey, salt, minced garlic, butter, lemon juice, and black pepper. So very few ingredients in this recipe, so let's move on. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season our chicken. I've already cut and cleaned the chicken. So now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. Next, we're gonna add a ½ teaspoon of pepper. We're gonna give it a good mix. This is how it looks. So we'll move on. All right, so what we're gonna do in this step is we're gonna line our baking sheet with aluminum foil and spray our grates with cooking spray. And remember guys, this is for easy cleanup, the aluminum foil and the cooking spray, so your chicken doesn't stick to your grates. So go ahead and do that and we'll move on to the next step. All right, so now we're gonna add our chicken pieces to our pan as much as possible. Add them skin side down, a ½ inch to 1 inch apart. Try not to put them too close together. Allow them to cook freely. So go ahead, add your chicken pieces, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add our chicken pieces to the oven. I've already preheated the oven to 400 degrees. We're gonna allow them to cook in the oven for 40 minutes. And then after 20 minutes, we're gonna turn them over and allow them to cook on the other side for the additional 20 minutes. And once you do that, we'll move on to the next step. All right, so now we're halfway through the cooking process. It's time to turn our chicken pieces over to allow them to cook on the other side for the remaining 20 minutes. So go ahead, turn your chicken pieces over, slide them back in the oven, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, so now the remaining 20 minutes are up. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to remove the chicken pieces. Guys, the chicken is not fully cooked at the moment, but we're going to remove them, set them on the counter, and we're going to prepare our sauce. Just follow me in this recipe. I'll show you what we're going to do next. So go ahead, place them on the counter, and I'll see you in the next step. All right, so I've already measured out our ingredients for our sauce. So what I have right here, I have 6 tablespoons of butter, 6 tablespoons of honey, I have 4 teaspoons of minced garlic, and I have 3 tablespoons of lime juice. So this is what we're going to use for our sauce. So let's move on. All right, so now it's time to prepare our sauce. So what you want to do is you want to add your butter into a pan. Looks like I left a little piece of the packaging from the butter. Got to take that off, the paper. All right, so add your butter, let it melt down. It should begin to turn light brown as it melts. And make sure your stove is on medium heat. Next, go ahead and add your honey. And make sure you mix it well in the butter for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now you want to add your minced garlic and let that cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. It should begin to turn a dark brown. So this is what we're going to do next. So let's move on. All right, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add our chicken pieces to this mixture. And we're going to give this a good mix. So make sure you coat all your chicken in the mixture. And you're going to let this cook for about 4 to 6 minutes. stirring about every 2 minutes. And you will notice your chicken pieces start to turn a brownish color. Guys, look at this. Continue to mix your chicken into this mixture. See that color? Guys, it smells delicious. All right, so let's move on to the next step. All right, guys, to finish this off, what we're going to do is we're going to stick it back in the oven on broil, and we're going to let these wings broil for about 2 to 3 minutes. Not very long, just to get it a little bit crispy. So make sure that your oven is on broil. Set it for 2 to 3 minutes. Then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so now we're finished. We're going to remove them, take them over here on the counter and take a look at them. Guys, look at that. Amazing. All right, so let's move on to the next step. All right, guys, in this final step, what we're going to do is we're just going to remove the chicken pieces from the pan, add them to this clean plate. Look at it, guys. These things look amazing. All right, let's take a look at it and we'll move on. And there you have it, honey buttered garlic wings. Guys, this recipe is simply amazing and absolutely delicious. Take a look at this. Guys, I sprinkled a little cilantro on it, you know, just to give it dress it up a little bit. But trust me, don't worry about the cilantro if you don't have any. These wings look amazing. Let me know what you think about these wings in the comment section. All right, guys, it's time for me to do a little quality control to make sure these things are safe to eat. So let me grab me one. Look at that, guys. And as always, delicious. That's all I can tell you guys. If you follow me in this recipe, you should be eating these wings right now. And for those who didn't, go out, grab all the things you need for this recipe, or you could check the video description. I have all the ingredients in the video description, and I've also have the measurements in the video description. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, like this video. It really helps my channel out. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to it. And once you finish making these wings, take a look at my other wing recipes right there beside these. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out. Peace.